Hi friends, today I am going to give 5 important tips for you to learn and to remember for a long time. Well, tip number 1, love the subject and be an active listener. See, whether it is mathematics or chemistry or organic chemistry or the physics, please remember all the knowledge in all these subjects has been developed by human beings like you and me. It's not developed by aliens coming from other planets. So it must be easy and believe that it is easy, it will become easy. Then be an active listener. That means, see, you just keep your notebook open, note down the important points that is actually mentioned by the teacher, write down also the points that the teacher writes on the blackboard, and similarly whatever the formulas or diagrams, copy it down to the notebooks. So that's the first key. The second tip is read before you sleep. That means on the day when the classes are over, when you go back, have your dinner, and you plan for the last hour study of that particular day, you read all the contents that have been taught by the teachers on that day. Okay, scan those pages, try to remember the kind of content that was explained by the teachers, and then go to the bed. See, when you go to the bed and start sleeping, your mind has two parts, one is conscious mind, another is subconscious mind. This subconscious mind will become active when you sleep, and it will try to find out what is important for you. And just because you have listened to the classes very attentively and you have read before you sleep, so the subconscious mind thinks that this must be important for you, and therefore it will preserve that content, that knowledge in a particular folder. That's important. So that's the second tip. The third tip is read and write. Once in a week, in the beginning, you should read all that has been taught by the teachers. Say, for example, from Monday to Saturday, what has all been taught, you better scan it, go through all those lessons on Sunday. So within a week, you will be reading it once again. And once in a month, once again, revise all the portions. Just go through and scan all the notes that you have written, or the study material that the teachers have given, or the textbook that you have already scanned several times. So read and write. Writing once is equal to 10 times reading. This is a most popular slogan. I hope you can understand its importance. Then the next important tip, the fourth tip is you have to revise. Revise means you have to repeat it several times. See, the toppers of JEE and NEET, they have mentioned that they have revised the subject minimum of 6 to 8 times. Some have mentioned that they have revised the textbook of biology and chemistry up to 14 times. So, as you revise it several times, it gets fresh in your memory, and you can immediately recall it whenever it is needed in the exam, whether it is board exam or the so-called MCQ exam, whether KCET or NEET or JEE, etc. So that's the fourth tip. Now coming to the fifth tip, recite. Tell to your friend, be a teacher. You act like a teacher and go on explaining the contents either to one of your friend who is equally important, equally intelligent, equally hardworking like you, or to imaginary friend maybe present in the wall. You just imagine that a friend of you is listening to, you just go on explaining. So if you follow these 5 tips, I assure you that you will be a great learner, and you can remember all the points in the examination, in the viva, and finally you can succeed to reach your goal. Thank you.